Good morning. So we're going to be looking at artist Paul Klee and his painting Castle Under the Sun. So as you notice, this is Paul Klee's castle, and he uses a lot of basic shapes to build his castle. So if you use like building blocks or Legos, they'll be similar to this. So there's rectangles, squares, triangles, and they're all different, like beautiful colors that makes it look really playful. So we're going to make some castles similar to Paul Klee's by using basic shapes, and we're going to use black paper, but we are going to do, you can either do a sun or a moon, but I love all the different shapes and all the different colors, and I'll be using a white colored pencil and then oil pastel, but if you don't have black paper, you can just use white paper. So here's another example, and I really liked this shape up here with the pointed top. So, and then this was the example that I had made. So you can again use black or white paper, or if you have a different color paper, that's fine. If you use black, I think it's a little bit easier to have like a white colored pencil. And then I'm just gonna build like from the bottom up. So if I were thinking about building, you'd want to start with like a solid base, and then you can kind of move upward. So I'm going to start with a rectangle shape, and then I'm going to add a semicircle, and then I think I'm going to add 2 rectangles, and I tend to work when I'm making, you know, so a type of architecture, right, so like a type of building, I tend to make it symmetrical, so like the same on each side, but you don't have to do that. You can make yours however you want to, and then I might make like a little tower, make the triangle, so, and then we're doing this in class, and we talked a lot about like who lived in castles and why they're kind of built the way that they are. So a lot of castles have these pillars, and they're usually made so that you can hide behind them if an enemy comes. Castles were built really big so that they could protect the people inside. And then I kind of want to make I'll do like a window in here, and then I can do some more towers in the background. So it's really up to you how you want to build your castle. So I think that might be good for, actually I really like, I do like those shapes, but this should be good for now. Oh, and then I can add my sun. So you can do the sun in the middle or on the side, it's totally up to you. And then maybe what I'll do is just I'll make some more shapes, so it's kind of in the style of Paul Klee. Some more rectangles like that. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is use a white oil pastel to make these, like, make my lines a little bit thicker, and they'll be brighter. So I'll actually do this on a time lapse so that it goes fast. Okay, so I've traced over my white lines just to make them a little bit thicker. When we look at Paul Klee's work, you'll notice like it looks like kids could make it, right? Like it's simple, it's got a lot of colors, it's the way it's colored is very simple, each shape has a different color. So that's why we kind of can use these oil pastels and make these big blocky spaces for different colors. I also, you probably noticed while I went over with white oil pastel, I added some details where I thought maybe I could use them. So if you want to add anything while you're doing the oil pastel, or if you don't have oil pastels, crayons are fine. So it's totally up to you and whatever you have at home. So the next step is just to color, which I'll do on a time lapse again. And then your drawing will be complete. So we'll start coloring. Okay, so my castle inspired by Paul Klee is done. So I colored it in again with oil pastel, but you can color yours however you want to. And again, this is your art piece, so you can make yours however makes you happy. And I'm looking forward to seeing your artwork. I hope you have a great week.